Welcome back to the Canmore Golf and Curling Club. It is Wednesday afternoon action, draw 13 at the 2021 Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. My name is Al Cameron from Curling Canada, joined once again by Dean Hewitt, member of the Australian National Mixed Doubles team, and we've got a game of, well, let's face it, the two best teams that have been playing in Pool A so far. It is the Northwest Territories, Jamie Cooey, at 5-0 against Northern Ontario, the 2017 Canadian champions and world silver medalists, skipped by Trevor Bonneau from Thunder Bay, and a lot on the line, even though both teams are into that championship pool, Dean.
Yeah, exactly right. So when you get to that championship pool, you want to have as little losses as possible. So this game is crucial. I mean, Northwest Territories, if they can pull this out, they can be the first seed straight into that championship pool with no losses. So everything on the line here as well to make sure that we minimize the losses from both teams.
We'll run down the lineups for both these teams. You're seeing Northern Ontario in action. They will have last rock in this first end, and it is skipped by Trevor Bonneau. His sister, Jackie McCormick, the lone two holdovers from that 2017 Canadian Championship team. It is Mike McCarville. Yes, McCarville, that is a familiar name to curling fans. That is Krista's husband. And lead, Amanda Gates. This team is 4-1. They're from the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. Wins over Team Alberta, Team Nova Scotia, Team Manitoba, Team Nunavut, their lone loss to Quebec. The Northwest Territories, meanwhile, 5-0, skipped by Jamie Cooey. The vice skip is Margot Fleming. The second is Cole Parsons. The lead is Megan Kohler from the Yellowknife Curling Club. And nothing but W's on the board so far. Quebec, Nunavut, Nova Scotia, Manitoba, and Alberta. So this is the round-robin finale from the preliminary round for both teams. And as you'd expect, there will be rocks in play, and I imagine this is going to be a very, very entertaining 8 ends of curling.
Mike, get it full in.
Mike McCarville and Jackie McCormick trying to drag that in, and they will, but it will be second shot.
Or who? 15. So
you just corner that blue. If you go beside it, that's fine. 8 foot.
Top 8? Yeah.
We had a great game this afternoon between
Mine's nice.
We gotta go a bit. Just top
BC and Ontario,
All right,
and it's been very entertaining curling this week at the Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. And as we get closer to that championship pool that will start tomorrow, you know, the level of intensity and competition will continue to raise.
It's got to curl. It's got to sit too. It's got to sit. It's got to sit. Curl, baby, curl.
So we talked about staggered guards earlier in the afternoon game, Dean, and Trevor Bonneau wants nothing to do with those staggers up there right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've almost got 2 staggers right in front of each other.
Mike McCarville, and let's not get too far into this game without, see if he makes a shot first. Roll over the top, but Mike made it clear that he wanted to get this out there. It is Krista's birthday. Happy birthday to Krista McCarville. And we'll see Team McCarville at the 2021 Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials presented by AGI beginning November 20th in Saskatoon. That's where Canada's 4-player teams for the Beijing Olympics will be decided. Mike will be at home with the kids cheering Krista on, so it's nice to have Krista cheering Mike on this week.
That's a 3. It's in the middle, though. It's in the middle.
3.
It's in the middle. You gotta go.
Down.
You gotta go to separate those reds.
Hard, Megan, push.
Whoa. Yep. Keep going. On that path, eh?
McCarville will take on the double peel again.
It's good, Cole. Just...
Nice shot.
Yeah, I just got...
Your first one, I hurled, eh?
So it's going to be all about protecting that shot stone for the Northwest Territories. Margot Fleming in the hack now.
Whoa! It's gonna have to curl.
It's coming.
Whoa, Megan. Whoa, Megan. It's got a lot of weight here. You got it. It's got to die. You're almost frozen. Sit. Good. Good.
A little deeper than what they're after. I wonder if they could almost make all three go here. Should be there.
Peel.
Okay.
Just on the broom side of that stone, I think. Jean-Michel Menard is in the house, by the way. That's what you're hearing in the background.
Whoa.
Very familiar sweeping call.
Mike.
Try to get this to sweep. Jackie McCormick's
Hard, Mike.
attempt at the triple.
Hard. Get over there.
That's pretty
Nice
good.
shot.
Very good, yeah.
We got half.
Half, just over half.
Board.
Okay. This will be fresh, hey?
So that changes the complexion of this end in an awful hurry.
Clean. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yes. Roll it, Megan. Roll it. Way over. Way over. Way over. Way over.
And you can just hear it out there, Dean. Both these teams know there's a lot on the line in this game because you can hear some urgency in both Skip's voices.
Yeah, straight from the first rock. I love it.
Double is there for Jackie McCormick.
Close. Close. Yeah.
Yes!
Hard. Hard.
Hard!
Whoa. Mike,
Just
watch the roll up.
Pretty good.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Same way you threw? We're trying to roll it.
Forces them to make a good roll again.
8.
Mid 8. Same way, board weight.
This is Jamie's 7th trip to the Canadian Mixed Championship. Silver medal in 2015 at North Bay, Ontario, and a bronze medal in 2020 at Saguenay, Quebec.
Yep.
Yes!
Hard! Hard, Cole.
Really
hard,
good, Cole.
hard.
This is certainly moving.
Hard.
Moving a lot.
Whoa!
And that is a big break for Northern Ontario.
Yeah, he's going to do this.
Big chance to score 2 now.
What's that, or we just go open? Yeah, that's
I
probably
don't
better.
mind that.
That's better.
Okay.
Because then if we ever left half a garden, you get to enter it again.
Good.
I like that.
Okay.
Full 8 though. T-line. We've seen this situation before, so T-line. Back button's good. What do you think for this path right now?
On the center, might be a little slower than the
We
other
threw a
one.
couple peels here now.
I think you like that.
Draw to the open side and
Yeah, so
hopefully
think
not
back
give him a
forward
double,
and-
I
Should we
guess.
close?
Yeah. I like this because if you come underneath and Jamie does make the hit and roll under,
Sorry, Jackie, give me
it's going to make
more,
it
give me
really
extra
tough to
4.
get it out.
This spot just goes.
Just behind the T line, guys. Okay, just. Whoa. Okay.
Looks like a rocket.
Yeah, it does look like one. Okay. T. Okay. Whoa. Just behind behind the tee.
Is it stopping?
Yep. Come on now. Okay, whoa. You got to like.
Gotcha.
That was no rocket. Come on.
It's perfect sweeping weight. Clean the whole way down.
Listen, it's a long game. You don't want to wear those sweepers out
That's
early.
right.
Same weight. Give me this. Give me center. Give me center. Dead center, yeah. Same weight. Try and roll it a rock and a half. Really don't know why that. A little more. Well, then.
Hit and roll behind that corner guard. And
Close. Whoa. Close.
might take away the deuce.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Megan!
Megan.
Okay.
Any roll, Cole? Okay.
So there it is. It will be an open hit for 2 for Trevor Bonneau.
Good throw.
Totally different, eh?
Yeah.
Control.
I think it's just because of that little inside the center and it just went.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes, hard right. Hard right.
Look out.
Hard.
This looks really similar to Jamie's first, actually.
Whoa.
Grabbing that curl early and
Will not come back.
I did it with
He just said he might just cut him off at this, as he said it, same path as Jamie, and it was, and it does produce a steal of 1 out of nowhere for the Northwest Territories. And Team Northern Ontario will keep the hammer for the second end and see if they can come back with a deuce or more. But a good start for Northwest Territories, even though unexpected. You can see Jamie shaking his head like he didn't understand it either, but they'll take it. Next to last draw of the preliminary round robin. 2 pools of 7 started out here at the Canmore Golf and Curling Club on Sunday. Pool A and Pool B now are set. The 4 teams from each pool that will advance to the championship pool. But these games still have a lot on the line, Dean, as you suggested earlier, in terms of making sure you take as few losses as possible into the championship pool, which begins tomorrow.
Path here.
Top 8.
It's in a good path.
Top 8, top 4. We're real close.
Doesn't look heavy. Looks
Top
curling
8.
here.
Top 8.
Hard cool.
Almost.
Throw, Megan. Good judge, guys.
Line's all there right now, I think.
Corner guard.
No, it never needs to curl,
Played
Jackie.
by Amanda Gates.
Whoa. Okay, it's over curling if we go now. Okay.
We're admiring those great uniforms, Dean, that do evoke some images of Australian national team uniforms. Take away that moose, of course, but
yeah, I certainly like the green and gold colours. I think there was even one year where the Australian men's team took some Mondetta old uniforms from Northern Ontario and used them.
is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Start curling
These
it.
uniforms were actually
Start curling it.
unveiled by Team Bonneau
Looks like more
at
than
that
a 2.
2017 mix that they won, and
Get it close.
certainly a hit with curling fans.
We're really, really tight.
Hard.
There's absolutely no doubt which member association is wearing them. Northern Ontario and those moose calls, a significant part of Canadian Championship events over the years.
I like that throw better, I think. And then it just runs a bit better. Oh, yeah. It's fine.
Close. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Mike, finish it. Okay, we'll sit.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Okay.
were hoping that would stay in front of the
So I thought-
house.
If anything, that was less weight.
It can be removed now by Cole Parsons.
Think so.
Try this. Or nose. Point the nose. Control.
Okay. What weight, sir? Okay.
Cole played lead for Jamie Cooey's team at the 2020 Tim Hortons Brier in Kingston, Ontario. That was Jamie's 13th trip to the Tim Hortons Brier. So if you're talking about skipping experience at high-level events in Canada, Jamie Cooey
Just control.
is in that conversation, and certainly
Yeah, really hard.
he and Jean-Michel Menard would probably be the two most experienced skips in this field from the perspective of having played at national level events. Big advantage when you have that kind of experience on arena ice, swingy ice, and high-level competition.
Absolutely. I mean, club ice is quite different to arena ice, and the facilities that they've got here in Canmore, I mean, they're making arena ice in a club, and that's just absolutely fantastic.
I don't think it was that
Matt
bad.
Yo and his team. Matt Yo, the chief ice technician for this event, has done a superb job, as has the group of local ice techs.
Good brush.
Nice double there.
We could be in for a clean end here, although we said that a couple times last game, and out of nowhere, suddenly they were going all out on offense, so never say never.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard, hard, hard. One roll of hair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Close. Whoa. Yep, yep. Whoa. Finish it, Amanda, Amanda, Amanda.
See if they can
Close
hold
enough,
that
right?
on the rings, and it will not.
I wear a shirt underneath and now I'm boiling.
That's fine, Mike. Good throws.
Oh, I got it, eh?
Out.
And there you go.
If you're talking about a clean end, that's what we're playing for now.
But really, that's the only stone that opens the possibility of a deuce for Northern Ontario. So take that out of play and carry on to the third end.
No, no. No.
Margot Fleming on the peel. She had a great performance with Team Galusha at the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials earlier this month in Liverpool, Nova Scotia, and that Carrie Galusha, of course, Jamie's twin sister, rehabbing a back injury. Otherwise, she might have been a part of this team, but getting that back ready for another run at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Speed for T, guys. Line's fine. Like it to curl a bit first. Like it to curl a little. Yeah, go, go, go. Get into the 12-foot.
Well, just it might be a bit warmer in here, which might.
Yeah. Shot, Jackie. Good job.
Carrie Galusha, by the way, has her team from Yellowknife in 7th place on the Canadian team ranking system, which is
Okay.
a pretty significant achievement when you think that they don't play in the slams. That's really quite amazing, but that's a testament to the preparation they did for this season, and big win at the KW Fall Classic.
Whoa, whoa.
It's really gotten this team in good shape.
Good, 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 good.
Also runner-up at the Stu Cells Tankard. So Margot Fleming, a part of a
Normal up.
very, very good team skipped by Carrie Galusha that will be a favorite to win the Northwest Territories Championship and represent them at the 2022 Scotties in January in Thunder Bay, Ontario, which happens to be where this Northern Ontario team is based.
Yep. Whoa.
Both.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's good. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
teams will bank a little bit of time. You might expect that that will come in handy because I think these ends will get more complicated over the final 6.
Forget about it.
Normal? Oh, easy, 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 easy.
Clean, clean,
Whoa,
yep.
whoa.
Yep,
Whoa!
clean. We're good.
Same way.
Plenty nose hits out here now. Got this spot worked out.
All right. Yeah, that was good.
Reminder that the championship pool games will begin tomorrow, and the draw will be changed a little bit. We've been having 4 draws a day up until today. Tomorrow, the draw times will be at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. It'll be that way on Friday and Saturday as well. And championship pool games will be at 2 and 7. The morning games will be the seeding pool, featuring teams that didn't advance, but they will play it out in order to determine the final placings that will set the pools for next year's Canadian Mixed Championship.
Gotta move. Gotta go on this
Hard
one.
call. Hard call.
Trying to keep this online is Cole
Yeah, hard
Parsons.
Hard call.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're good, you're good, you're good. You really backed that up.
Great sweep.
Nice sweep.
He'll wait just a little bit more.
One more.
I was waiting to hear the 4 worst words in curling. Hard for a piece.
Close.
Oh, I hate hearing that.
Yeah, right?
All right, Peel. Hairless.
So Trevor Bonneau will have the opportunity to blank this end and carry the hammer into the 3rd.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard,
Hard.
hard.
Clean.
Mission accomplished.
Good.
And we'll see what these teams have in store for us in the 3rd end. Northern Ontario will have hammer, trailing by 1. Again, finishing first in the pool doesn't affect much in terms of the scheduling for the championship pool. You still play the same 4 teams from the other pool, but it's a matter of having the best possible record going into that championship pool, because after the crossover games are done, the top 4 teams will reach the playoffs, and then finishing higher in the standings makes a difference. First place will play 4th place in one semifinal on Sunday morning. Second will play 3rd, and the 2 winners go to the gold medal
In a
game.
tight path, real tight path.
We gotta go, Whit.
Where are you?
Top 8, top
Good
4.
over
really
curl.
close.
Looks like it's sliding.
Top 4.
Good over
Top 8.
curl. Never. Always cool.
Top 4.
It's fine.
Always cool.
It's fine.
Ritter.
Yeah, it's there.
Whoa.
Over there.
Good weight.
Talked about those 2 medals that Jamie Cooey
Control.
skipped the territories to at the Canadian Mixed. Megan Kohler was a member of both those teams.
Just
Yep.
control.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Okay. Well.
Mike McCarville trying to keep this on line, but it will over curl. Just got that started a bit.
Yeah, just a little over the top on that one.
Halfway. Halfway.
Interesting, though, that the hit was called. There wasn't a corner guard, so now the guard will be called, center guard for Megan Kohler.
2.
Hold it out there. Yep.
2 is good, though. 2.
Hold it out there. Just cool.
1.
Just cool. Just cool.
2. Weight's
Whoa,
really good.
Whoa, whoa, let it dig now. Gotta dig for line. Sit. Good.
Sorry.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really worked on those last 2 to try and keep them straight for line there, and they did a pretty good job.
So Amanda Gates going to be called on to play a freeze
Wait
onto the
only.
territory stone that's in the forefoot.
Line's pretty nice. Okay.
Top 8.
Line's fine. So all you guys, line will be good. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's got to curl then if we're. Whoa, whoa, Mike, gotta go then, Mike. You gotta go. Gotta bounce it. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Bounces out in the open.
I'd love to get
Hack!
a ball.
Hack!
Hack? Yeah.
Whoa!
Hack.
Clean.
Plus.
Yep.
Hack. Hack plus. Forward.
Hard!
Yeah, really hard.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Forward.
Whoa! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hard! No roll. Sit down. Throw.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think
back.
I'd take that.
To that middle again.
Now the bailout call here for Mike McCarville. Run that guard in, and
Yeah,
decent
that's
chance at
kinda
a triple
hard,
here.
Yeah, you can get all three going. You might leave your shooter though, but if you can get a couple reds out, that'd be real
Yes,
handy.
yes, yes. Hard, Amanda. Hard. Okay.
It's just going to overcurl a bit.
You're still guarding the back one.
I think we want to guard the back one, yeah.
Halfway.
For the center.
Nothing long.
I think it's nice. Yeah, it's good. Two, three.
Easy for line. Wait for the hair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clean line's okay.
We gotta go a bit.
Yeah, nothing long.
Gotta go.
Hard everything. Curl.
Trying to
Where
get
goes
this
Rock? Where goes Rock?
as deep as possible.
Gotta go. Wait. Gotta go.
Really bending.
I think you can probably throw a bumper. Or do you like to see anything else?
I think that guard's high enough
It's
that
way
the
longer,
stones
high
are
guard.
accessible, Dean.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
if
so.
you
If they
do
can just
this-
get to nose of it, I think that's pretty handy.
Bump.
Mike McCarville.
Just bump.
Close yet? Hard.
Amanda Gates trying to keep this on line. I think it's going to be on the guard.
Shooter. Get it over there. Get it over there. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Okay.
Hair quiet.
Just a bit deeper.
And you heard
Halfway,
Trevor
nothing longer than
suggest
that.
maybe it was a little quiet.
Half.
But that concept of missing the right way, moving that guard was a decent outcome.
Exactly. If you hit the outside of that red one top 8 instead, you just push that more under cover and you roll out. So that would have been
Right now.
the worst of the two
What do
outcomes.
you guys got? Two's perfect.
It's got a
Got a
curl.
curl. Cole.
It's really got a curl.
Really got a curl.
Showing some mixed doubles technique there in
Keep
terms of sweeping.
Yeah, switching
Keep
straight
going,
over.
Over there.
It's kind of a technique which is
going.
growing more and more now that doubles is kind of more prominent, I suppose, in Canada.
Explain what we mean by that to the lay person.
Control.
Oh, so when you're sweeping
Control.
in fours, generally you pick one side and you stick to it. But when you're trying to sweep both weight and line, if you're just sweeping to keep things straight first and foremost, and the skip calls you to curl it, it's probably better off switching to the other side straight away to carve that rock in. And you don't really want to swap sweepers, otherwise you might lose the weight on it as well.
Trying to get that by, and it will tickle the guard again. And Jamie's going to try and see if he can get that on the rings. Good try, but
A wasted effort.
admired, Jamie.
Yes.
Admired
I
effort.
see you there.
Yeah, I reckon he swept 8 feet there, which is pretty good.
That's listen for a skip.
I think it's same weight.
So the guard will go up again.
Little Hawes left.
Just clean. Easy. Don't kill the line yet. It looks like a lot. Whoa.
Whoa.
Got a curl again. Easy. Yep.
Hard, Megan.
Hard. Gotta go. Perfect.
Good, guys.
Right on the nose, straight back.
I'll tell you what,
Feel.
that's 4 straight guards that they've thrown to really good spots, and that's not easy to do.
I think that's the best with a lot of them too.
And isn't that nice? We see Carrie Galusha in the house with us today, sitting and watching her twin brother perform. That might overcurl, I think.
Get it out, man. Go.
Just gotta wait for it, eh?
Yeah. Just tell them not to jump it.
Yeah.
So, when a skip's throwing guards, you know they're in decent shape.
Yeah, I mean, if you can be a skip and throw guards every end, I'd take that any day of the week.
Just gotta wait for it, guys. Not quite the lightning here, right? Felt like a lot to me.
Line's good. Whoa.
Oh, Cole. No, Cole.
Whoa. It's really
Hey,
good
line's
of him.
okay.
Line's good.
Line's good if you're 2.5.
Line's really good. Little finish.
Little finish.
Okay, finish.
Whoa.
Finish, Cole.
Cole,
Hard,
you
Cole.
gotta go.
You
It's
gotta
a real
cross
long
center.
guard.
Hard, Cole. Hard. Don't stop. Hard.
That one did not finish like the others had.
Normal weight.
And I think Trevor Bonneau can see all of that from the hack.
Yeah, you can make that double now. I reckon you could almost roll it in underneath that red if you squeak by that top guard.
Normal, I think. Now.
And he will be able to up the weight a little bit too. That'll keep it on line, assuming he hits the broom.
It's always my problem.
Yeah, welcome to the club, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Hard.
Just hairs by that guard. Will they get that out? They will not.
Try the roll. Make sure we stick to the way.
Little soft too.
So a little bit of a break there for the Northwest Territories.
Right to here.
That's all thrown a little late.
What do you think?
You want
I want to.
roll right here, right?
Jamie Cooey with the chance here to sit
Sorry, here?
2,
Should run, right?
and that would force
Hey, make sure he knows it's fine.
I think Cole
I think
can
that's
hold
max.
Northern Ontario to take a single, or attempt to take a single.
Try the roll, but we got a stick here anyway. Control. Whoa.
Whoa, right off, Cole.
Whoa.
Whoa, Megan.
Megan.
All the way, Megan.
Trying to get this to curl.
Hard, Megan.
Hard, Megan.
Need to hold that shooter.
Hard to stick.
I think it should be okay.
Right, that's good. Good sweep, guys.
Out it at a hair.
Yeah.
So it is a draw for 1, full 8 foot. Will get the job done for Team Northern Ontario. So mission accomplished if you're the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, exactly. They got the rocks in there early and just kept throwing the guards and paid off.
Weight's the same, I think. Yep. Give it a bit.
T, sweep for T.
Line's nice.
Mike McCarville and Amanda Gates going to work on this.
Okay, keep her clean. Make sure.
I think it looks okay though.
Yeah, as long as they get
Good judge, guys.
PC 8 foot, that's all they need.
Very nice.
Well and truly.
So it is a single point for Northern Ontario, and the Northwest Territories will take Hammer into the third end. Two other games on the ice here in Draw 13 at the Canmore Golf and Curling Club. Quebec and Manitoba, both of them going to the championship pool out of Pool A, but this is about making sure you have few losses as possible. Manitoba with a 3-2 record, big chance to move ahead of Quebec because they would hold a tiebreak advantage in terms of head-to-head result. Quebec sitting with a 4-1 record, and it is Manitoba that takes the early lead. After a blanked first, Manitoba takes one in the second, so Quebec does have Hammer in the third end. And a reminder, there will be no tie-breaking games after the championship pool either. So first tiebreaker will be head-to-head result, and if you have three teams in a tie and they're all 1-1 against each other, then it will go to last shot draw distance to determine the seedings and who gets the playoff spot. So no tiebreaker game scheduled. The other game on the ice, two teams that will be playing in the seeding pool tomorrow, Nova Scotia
Okay, man,
and
we're good.
Alberta.
Nice draw, Trev.
And it is
Thanks.
Nova Scotia jumping out into an early lead, blanked first, and then a steal of 4 in the second for Nova Scotia. So they lead 4-0. Alberta has Hammer
Be a good path here,
playing the third.
And then curled at the end.
Reminder, all those scores all the time,
Yeah.
standings, lineups, they're all there on curling.ca/scoreboard. That's curling.ca/scoreboard.
Line's okay. 4. It's really, it's out there. 4.
Gotta go a bit for
Curling. It's curling. Hard. It's really curling. Okay, well, let's get over curl. No. Don't even breathe on it.
Wait.
That's a tall order, Jamie, but
Little taps,
Yep.
okay.
It's swept the whole way, and now they're not supposed to breathe
Top
on it.
4.
Huffing and puffing away.
does over curl, as he said, so it's available on the clockwise rotation. Amanda's intern side.
Wait only. Wait
And
only.
we saw this path an awful lot in the game this afternoon, Dean,
Top
and it
four.
very, very weight
Okay,
sensitive.
Jackie, gotta go.
Yeah, it can definitely hang when you throw a little bit too much weight.
Go.
Trying to get this to dive into the territory stone. It will, but to stay open and actually push the territory stone
What do you like, board?
a little better behind cover.
Yeah, if they can make this hit and roll similar to last end, they'll be sitting pretty again.
Big chance here for Megan Kohler.
Middle up. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Trying to hold this line to see if they can get the roll.
Yep.
There it
Nice
is.
shot.
Good, Megan.
We love that concept of team shots, Dean, and that was definitely one.
Absolutely.
Just a
Line
hair
call,
high.
sweeping, and the throw.
Like that.
And we've seen this act before. Fairly similar to last end already. Mike McCarville had a couple cracks at it last end.
Yep. Yes.
Over curled on both of them, and this one right away
Let's put some pressure on them.
is going to over curl, but remove the guard. But now a chance for the territories to put that guard up and put one of their own up.
Yep, just
guard
keep
the
throwing
two.
those guards up, and of course, if it's your red rock, you'd much prefer that over the blue one, just so if they do happen to stick it and nut it, it is your rock that will sit top 8.
Line's closed. Clean it. Easy line. You gotta go.
3.
Okay. If you're 3, you're fine. Clean it.
Just clean.
Easy. Gotta sit now. Dust it. Dust it. Somebody clean it.
Anybody.
Girl.
Definitely seems to be a straighter path on this side, though.
I think so.
Bumper.
Although that did over curl, so
Or do
it
you like hack?
leaves them partially exposed.
How much you got? Okay, let's just throw a hack. Get this. Whoa. Yeah, then, yep. Yes!
Oh, look at that go.
Really gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Hard! Hard!
Weight seemed
weight's
good,
good.
just took a jump on them.
Yeah. It's about a third of the way down. It really went sideways. Problem with that blue guard now is it's actually covering that red rock even more now, and you can almost double guard it by putting one top 12 or just tight.
Yeah.
What can you
Just
see of
wanna set up
that?
The run triple.
Only a millimeter.
Okay. I like top 12.
Top 12? Okay. Yeah, not much pull.
Big opportunity here for the Territories. Sitting 2, rock in hand, and last rock
Wall line.
I think we're all
in
there.
this fourth end.
Got room right now.
Top 12. Really good.
Line's okay though. Gotta be it.
Really close. We gotta go a bit.
Where are you?
Top 12.
Room. Room.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't go.
Margo a bit. Get it in.
We're heavy.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. This spot cool.
Very nice.
Right in the nose, it's really close.
Okay.
Peel.
That's been the story of these last couple ends. Northern Ontario in chase mode.
Yeah, now it's all damage control. Trying to get rid of a few of these red rocks.
Hard! Hard!
Trying to keep that on line is Mike McCarville. What a great sweep by Mike McCarville. I thought
Pretty
that
great
was
shot and great sweep.
So, great shot.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
That changes things up in a hurry. It is still the Northwest Territories with shot rock, but
I think you just want to nose it.
Yeah.
I don't like it here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like the nose. Even a hair high is fine.
Yeah.
What do you like? Control?
Sure.
Board?
I don't mind control. Do you like board?
Whatever you like.
Control.
that's one of the challenges with mixed curling too, because each of these two males play on their own men's team. They'll have a signaling system for what kind of weight.
Whoa.
Sometimes it's lost in translation,
Yep.
but there was a good conversation.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I even know some teams which have different weights for the same word though.
Exactly.
And that completely throws you off when you play with, different teams that you don't usually play with.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, one team's hack might not be every team's hack
Yeah.
or control.
Ball line, no line. Mike,
Jackie McCormick
go
taking a
straight,
shot
straight,
at the stone that's biting the button.
Hard,
Look at
hard,
this
hard,
go.
hard, hard, hard.
Is that on the
Yes.
guard? No, just
Hard,
does
hard, hard,
miss
hard,
the guard,
hard.
but I don't think they're going to be able to hold the cheater. And holy, did that take a move.
Well, yeah, yours didn't finish.
That was unreal. That was right out there, and that just kept going.
I was thinking like a Christmas tree on this side.
Any ideas?
Do you like?
It's always a funny position when you're sitting so good, you don't know where to put it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like here.
nothing
Oh,
obvious.
he comes here.
Then you have this.
What's that?
Then you have the one that
Yeah.
or that.
I think I can get him either way around this guard, so I just don't want to mess around. Like, this
Okay.
is deep, right?
Yeah. Okay. I don't mind that then. I mean,
Is it
that's
that or
gonna be
just
an easy
over
double.
here?
That's
Over here's
pretty,
probably better,
It's
right?
probably hard hard to get there, but yeah.
You chip off the 5.
Yeah, okay. I like that better than that. That's an easy double.
Might be a triple, right?
Do you guys like that side?
I do. It's the same call as going around the red in my brain.
Yeah. I like it
So what's the
better
thought
than going
process there,
to
Dean?
the other side.
Yeah, so I think they're just trying to prevent a triple first and foremost, but also
have some
one to be
options,
careful of is the double and roll under the center guard. That's a big one to
Is this fresh here?
prevent the opposition from playing because that can really shut down your end very quickly. So make sure that if they do make a double, at least their shooter's going to be out in the open, so you're going to score 3 hopefully.
I think I like it. See?
It seems all there, guys.
Let it
seems
curl.
heavy. You gotta play on the red.
What's a missile? No.
Megan.
Curl. Whoa. Curl, 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 curl. Curl, it's got to sit down. Sit.
Oh, Jackie, no.
So is there that's a tough triple. But that's the danger, isn't it? The hit and roll behind the
That's
2
too
guards.
big. Oh, sorry.
Exactly right, yeah.
And this is makeable. This is there.
It's just whether he plays the hit and roll now or if he tries to get rid of 2 rocks now.
Right? I mean, what do you think? I think, yeah, that's what I think too. That's my first gut.
Okay.
So, bumper. I like bumper.
They had a couple options there, but
like
this
that
seems
with
like the
bumper
most
weight?
obvious option to me.
Yeah, if they can just hit and roll a foot or 2
Try and
undercover,
roll
I
under
mean,
the red,
they'd be
eh?
sitting pretty nicely.
Trevor Bonneau will take his first shot of this 4th end. We're in a 1-1 tie.
Close, whoa. Whoa!
Saw Jackie's
Good
rock take
curl.
a real jump
Yeah,
on this
Mike.
path
Mike,
earlier this end, but this one seems to be running straighter. And it will nose.
Roll away.
Yeah, I think so.
Make him draw
Yeah.
if he wants to go all in.
Or let them throw the double. Okay, I like it.
I think I'll draw, but we got to hold it. I might have been in off. What are you thinking? Control?
Yeah,
I like rolling away.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think definitely trying to avoid rolling under here and even nose, because nose, that'll just give Trevor that same shot, the hit and roll undercover. So
Away.
trying to roll away, and if they want to play a double, we almost guaranteed 3. That's great, but
Looks like a lot.
if Trevor does choose to draw in undercover, he's all in and could give up 5. So,
You better make it good.
oh yeah, game on the line on that shot.
Control.
Jamie Cooey, first shot of this 4th end.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh,
Close!
close.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yes, Cole, hard.
Trying to keep this straight to get the roll out.
Easy!
Get it. One of them
Easy!
out.
This double.
Well, triple. Yeah, make one. Well, a little deeper. Hair deeper, just T-line. Right? This is makeable with.
I just think the deeper we are, the more better chance of tapping out the intern. You know, if we ever.
No, I know, but I think he has that. This is the swoopy side. But we could get to here with the intern.
I'm a fan of the expression swoopy side.
It's a pretty simple one for everyone at home
Pretty
to understand, I
close.
suppose.
I trust the draw weight. It's really scary. You know?
Even for like
That's it in a nutshell.
pretty good one.
Yeah, I think you're right. The draw's probably the call, eh? This is a tough double on its own. So, okay. Top button. Buried, dead buried? Yeah. Dead buried behind the red.
Okay. Ice.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that other double because, I mean, yes, you're trying to make the triple, but there is that guard in play, and you could easily just stuff one of those into the side of the reds and you still give up 3. So I think if I went for a double, I'd go for the easy double on the on the wings, just basically nose it and give up your 3. But all in on this shot, and if he makes it good, well, kudos.
Trevor Bonneau looking to tuck one in and avoid giving up a big number to the Northwest Territories.
Yep.
I like
Gotta
the
hold it
line.
straight.
This is why skips get
I like
the big
the
bucks.
line.
Gotta hold it straight as long as you can, guys. Yes.
Yes.
Really moving.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's, I'm afraid, going to come up short.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, it still will be shot rock,
Is that
but
the same weight?
definitely available.
Me there?
Okay.
Mine should run here, right? So
Yeah.
Had the
I think
weight.
it's max.
Yeah,
Whatever
just
you like,
a
so-
fraction more ice and he would have had that. Weight was perfect.
board, make it go, and
So a big opportunity for the Northwest Territories. Jamie Cooey with an open hit to score 5
Yep.
in this battle of powerhouses at the Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. And it would be a step closer to a victory and a
max?
step closer
Kinda.
to Jamie Cooey and his team's quest to give the Northwest Territories their first ever gold medal at a Canadian Curling Championship. Still lots of work to do, but a 6-0 record would certainly be a step, huge step in the right direction.
Yes, Cole. Hard. Hard, Cole.
Cole Parsons is going to have to go to work on this to get it by the top guard.
Oh, I don't know.
hard, hard,
Oh.
hard.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Just out of his hand.
And as I say those words, it could be a steal of one.
Yeah, it's one blue.
It is a steal of one for Northern Ontario.
Basically a 6-point turnaround in one shot.
Well, this should be an interesting fourth end break for these teams. They will take their fourth end break, and so will we. We'll be right back after this to the Canmore Golf and Curling Club.
One might say I was born to overcome challenges. 2 months premature, in and out of the hospital, and a heart condition. My parents call me their miracle baby. As with all survivors, I searched for my place in this world, and I found it here. This pebbled ice is where I battle now, and at only 12, I am already a 5-year veteran of this sport. I have my sights set on the Olympics. I will push hard to get there. The only size that matters in this sport is the size of your dreams.
We should really be curling.
This ice is everything. It's where I come to feel close to her, to feel whole. This building helped raise me when my mother no longer could. When I step on the ice, she steps with me. My dad is my rock. We're a team now, like the four of us when we step on the ice. People say that this isn't a contact sport, but that's not true. It contacts you where you need it the most.
The game with the ice, and the rocks, and the sweeping, and the yelling. Each game starts with a handshake. Then, 2 teams of 4 people take turns throwing 44-pound stones down a sheet of ice. Each team throws 8 rocks, and the team closest to the center after all the rocks are thrown will score the points. This process is repeated for 6 to 10 rounds until one team is victorious. It's just that simple. Or is it?
Welcome back to the Canmore Golf and Curling Club. We're starting the 5th end of this big game between the Northwest Territories and Northern Ontario. My name is Al Cameron from Curling Ontario. Holy smokes, it's been a long day already. My name is Al Cameron from Curling Canada, joined by Dean Hewitt, member of the Australian National Mixed Doubles Curling Team. And Dean, there's quite 4 ends of action to begin this game, and you know, as these teams went into the 4th end break, or it was probably a great time to have a break considering what took place in that 4th end. So let's put you in the position to coach. What might you have said to both teams after that tumultuous 4th end? Start with the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he had a really great end and things were spread out as you like, and suddenly, before you know it, I mean, Jamie unfortunately missed that last shot, and instead of scoring 5, they give up a score of 1. So yeah, really big miss, but that's one that you have to bring it back to the scoreboard. Look at the scoreboard, it's only 2-1, and you know, you're only 1 point down, got the hammer, here we go. So have to kind of forget that last shot and just move on quickly from there.
Conversely, Northern Ontario, I think they had almost settled themselves to accept that they were going to be down 6-1 at the break, and all of a sudden they're in the lead. Yeah, I mean, they definitely got away with one there, and they can feel a little bit on edge after that, because there's been a couple ends, even that first end. You know, things have kind of gone the way which you probably wouldn't have expected throughout this game on the last Skips Rock. So yeah, just have to think about the process and go back to making those first few shots and setting up the end a little bit better for Trevor here. So already rocks in play in this 5th end. Northwest Territories with hammer.
Gotta go.
Seeing if they can get it by this top blue guard. Good sweep by Cole Parsons. that does leave a double for Northern Ontario.
Firm. Firm.
And Mike McCarville will take it on.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Amanda, a little if you can.
We'll get lucky here, I think.
Okay.
Will be a nose hit.
Capitalize on that, Cole. Snap this.
We gotta roll it in, eh? Nose isn't bad. Board.
Quickly tell you about the other two games, both of them in their either their fourth end break or starting the fifth, but it is Quebec and Manitoba. It is 3-2 Manitoba. Team Alex Forrest from Winnipeg over Team Jean-Michel Menard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
And in the other game, it is Alberta and Nova Scotia.
Clean. Whoa.
Nova Scotia with a 4-2 lead with
Yep,
Hammer
yep,
playing
yep,
in the
yep,
fifth
yep,
end.
yep, yep. We're just rolling to the worst spot. Good throw.
Trying to get that roll on top, partially buried, but
Into there. Right here,
quite
Mike.
curl enough. So, but does force a tough shot attempt here for Mike McCarville.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to clear them all with this shot here.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Good. Shooter, Jack. Okay.
Okay. Again.
Try to get it to there.
That way.
Good throw there by Mike, and
Not if it's higher than.
takes out one of the Northwest Territory stones, but it is still
You like the out
Territories
end or
with
in?
a shot stone.
I like same weight.
Yeah.
Cole Parsons will play the hit and roll.
A bit more.
Whoa.
Little more.
Whoa. Margo. Hard.
Trying to get a little movement on this. Looks like it'll be right on the nose and
Nice weight.
stay outside of the rings.
Control.
Jackie McCormick about to settle in. Trevor's sister, and by the way, a pretty good week already for the Bonneau family. Trevor and Jackie's dad, Brian, won the 50-50 earlier this week.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Over $500
Mike, you gotta go.
being tucked into the pocket of Brian Bonneau.
Hard. Whoa.
That's always handy.
Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Whoa, whoa. Good.
Very nice throw.
Yeah, and great little calves there too.
Margot Fleming settling in. Her skip, Carrie Galusha, sitting in the stands watching this team perform at the Canadian Mixed Curling Championship.
Whoa.
That rock certainly took off.
Yes. Hard.
Cole Parsons trying to keep it online. Wow, that's a pretty good sweep from Cole.
Fantastic
Wow.
sweep.
I didn't think that had a hope.
Hey,
What?
same weight.
That you threw, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Much.
Whoa. Mike. Hard, Mike. Hard. Get under. Good.
We are seeing some great
Gee.
sweeping in this game.
Fantastic.
You like that again?
Sure.
It's either this and try to stick it behind your gray red.
Yeah. Let's look see.
Either one. What do you prefer? Which one are you seeing?
They both. I don't know either.
Same weight?
Hey. Okay.
That's good skipping, though, too. If you feel like you can give your players some options there, whatever they're feeling comfortable with.
Yeah. It always comes down to what the thrower is most comfortable with.
Whoa, Megan!
Whoa! Megan!
Megan!
Gotta go!
Hard!
Gotta go. Lots of weight, eh? Okay.
Maybe just a little bit heavy was the suggestion from Jamie.
I think it's make easier this way, eh?
Think so? Okay.
No, maybe
I
not.
don't know, because
Oh, sorry. You like this? Yeah. Even if we're half open, like a taking, I think that's enough. Like that's a lot, but it's so tight that I'd rather miss it by a foot. Think the weight out here is the same? There's something right there, man. Do you have a broom?
Yes, yes, he does have a broom.
You'd hope so.
Okay. Weight should be okay this far out, eh?
Trevor Bonneau now will try and draw one behind the Northwest Territories short guard.
Okay, got a curl. Okay,
Whoa,
let it
it's
work.
really running.
Amanda's rock. Yeah, go. You got
Go,
Jack.
Amanda, go!
Go, Amanda, go.
Seeing if they can get a little movement on that. Amanda Gates,
Right back,
Mike
right
McCarville.
back,
Right back, right back. Come
I think
on.
that's going to be pretty
Hard,
open.
hard, hard, hard.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit conservative on the ice there, thinking that it might swoop a bit much.
Definitely did not want to take the chance of bumping that red into the rings.
That's right.
So Jamie's going to ignore that blue stone.
Top four. Just need to bite it, really. Give me the 8. Cool. Give me the 8. Huh?
So he's asking for a different stone for his last two. What would that tell you?
Yeah, so sometimes you get a stone which might curl a bit more or might stay a little straighter, so he's probably choosing the rock which he feels that he can bury around this the best.
Little bit for line.
line's good.
Line's good. Where is it?
Wait if you can.
Keep it high.
Wait if you can.
Keep it high.
Line's really good.
Keep it high.
Whoa. It's gonna over curl.
Whoa. It's gotta
It's gonna
sit.
over curl. It's gonna over curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gotta sit.
Even if the poke's out there, though, that's tasty for the jam.
Taps it now a little bit with back four weight.
I don't think that's
I
good.
think that
They're
was
not going to try and
swooping now.
remove it, though, are they?
I don't think so. I think they're just playing a little tap,
Back button.
just try and get shot rock and have a little angle there, so hopefully Trevor's rock jams
like a
if
foot or two less than
Jamie
the last
happens
one.
to try and get it out.
I mean, I think in this.
If we have intended line, eh?
Yeah. But like the way you can carve that across, I think once we get past the blue. Yeah, line.
Yep, for line.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard.
Really trying to hold it here for line.
Hard. Right to it, you guys. Come on.
Should be there,
Right to it. Okay.
but will it go?
Good sweep. Follow there.
Just over curled a little bit.
But
That's gotta be close to this.
It's not the easiest draw in there to throw the right weight.
Here?
Yeah, I feel like that.
That with a good.
Just gotta wait on it.
That's probably. I could probably go a hair more. Or, like that should get by the corner, no?
Yeah.
How many more feet in this spot do you think? So it went pretty good. Same?
So hearing 14 nines there, which was sweeping most of the way to basically T-line. So speed's pretty great out there.
We got a hair in the corner, right? You want the same or a pound more? I would say a pound more, but we can touch it, right? Just barely.
So Jamie threw a draw on his first one, but this is a different path.
I like it right now.
But it is a draw for two,
Well, line's good.
Room!
essentially to the button.
Whoa
Well
then!
done.
Line's good!
Line's really good. Okay,
Close.
yeah, you can go. You can go. You can
It's
go.
really curling.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
chip off the blue! Chip
Yeah.
off the blue! Whoa!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hard!
Yes.
Hard!
Yes. Really good.
Very, very nice.
Guys.
Great shot to manipulate it through the hole there and just rub off. Great team shot.
Lots of communication on that too, Dean. I think that was the key.
Absolutely. As soon as they saw they were on the piece of that blue, they got them back on just to chip off and knew they had a little bit of backing at the end.
And in terms of coming away from what happened in the fourth end, you can't overstate how important that was for Team Northwest Territories.
That just boosts the confidence immensely. You know, making that good shot for two and basically two shots in a row from Jamie as well. So really lifts the team and hopefully can continue that on for the rest of the game.
So we'll go into the sixth end. Reminder, we have one more telecast to come today on Curling Canada's YouTube channel. That'll be at 7:30 p.m. It'll be Saskatchewan and Newfoundland Labrador. Saskatchewan already going on to that championship pool. Newfoundland Labrador will be trying to pick up their second win of the day. 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, and then we'll have 3 games tomorrow, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. All of those times, Mountain Time, here on Curling Canada's YouTube channel with
Top button.
Stay with it, it's curling again!
great pictures, great audio, great support from our friends at IKS Live, doing a wonderful job bringing you this Canadian Mixed Curling Championship from the Canmore Golf and Curling Club.
Sit, baby. Good, Bex.
Halfway tight.
Halfway, tight. It's gonna come.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm just gonna clean it.
Corner guards now
in the
is sixth end with hammer. You know, Team Northern Ontario will go all out for the deuce.
Sit, honey. Hey, good shot, Amanda.
It's like just biting. It's really good.
2.5 or a 3?
Okay. Top 12 or 3?
Egan Kohler's got an abundance of championship experience. I mentioned the 2 medals she's won at the mixed with Jamie.
3.
Also played at the Scotties
Whoa! Not in!
5 previous times as a member of Northwest Territories.
Yeah.
Yep!
Yeah.
Gonna have to curl! You gotta get it to center!
See the switch there between the sweepers, trying to get
Come on, Margot, get
a little more movement.
on center. Get
Margot
on center,
Fleming,
get on center.
So yeah.
See, good.
great job.
Just enough to kill it.
Oh, so like back line. Back. Yeah, back line, right?
Clean, clean. Yep. Hard.
Mike McCarville trying to keep this online.
Close. Yep. Yep. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's pretty
Yep,
good.
Yep, yep. Just there, quiet. Okay.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, 3/4 undercover.
Okay, cool. It's a real good path. Yeah, just a little bit.
Trying to sit it on top of that blue, but it'll move. It moves it behind the tee line, but a chance for Northern Ontario to remove it and maybe get a little
Like that?
inside roll and sit a couple.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Close, straight, straight! Hard!
He's going to get it by the guard. Does.
Hard.
How far is it going to roll?
Wow.
Yep. Go, 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 go,
Don't
go,
want
go,
to
go.
leave the double.
Yeah, that's.
We'll see what Jamie takes a look at
I
here.
mean, it
But
didn't get any. So,
Can I get
but
this
it
one?
goes, Mike, for sure. 'cause-
I don't mind this one.
I mean, or you just draw,
Not loving these reds.
but
Whichever one you want.
okay.
so Northwest Territories is throwing red. Jamie says he's not loving these
Like a straight
reds.
field.
What's the mindset there?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got it.
I don't know what he's thinking there, but I think it's just the positioning of the Reds back there. I think he'd like to have them a little higher up in the house.
Yep.
I think he'd like to make the Blues go away too, though.
I think so.
Hard. You're good.
See if this
Hard,
double
hard.
is made.
What?
Very nice throw.
Call.
So it is
I
the
think so.
Territories sitting 3.
Roll.
Nick McCarville will try and nose those 2 red stones. Leave it sitting shot.
Close. Yeah! Hard! Hard. Whoa.
Makes the
Come
double.
on.
Oh, not
Oh,
quite.
gee.
Oh, that just hangs on.
Puts that blue into a funny little spot
That's a
there,
shot.
actually.
Don't mind that.
Right there,
Okay. Let's make it good,
Fully.
guys.
Yeah, it's not an obvious to take out there for the Northwest Territories, and they won't. As a matter of fact, they'll play the draw.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I mean, red is shot rock at the moment, so if you can come in and sit top 8 and sit 2, you're in a great position.
What's that? It's curl. Oh, you're heavy.
Ooh, they're calling back 4 already.
It's trying, but got to die a lot.
Just gotta watch if.
Whoa, it's
Ooh, there it
going.
goes.
Whoa.
That looked like it might have just grabbed up there.
So it pokes out the other side, all the way out the other side, so it's available to Jackie McCormick to play the hit and roll behind the center guard. Jackie's an audiologist. She owns and operates a private hearing clinic in Fort Francis, Ontario called Frequency Hearing Center.
Hard!
Trying to hold this online. Might get the roll. Oh, overcooked it.
Hey, getting offense.
She threw that so well.
Sure did.
Okay.
But as you would have heard from Trevor, he didn't want to get off it because, you know, they're all swooping and over curling at the moment, so he just left him on for a little bit too long there.
Just hack. Whoa. Clean.
Margot Fleming now
Whoa.
being asked to take out that shot rock, but it's got a curl.
Megan, gotta go.
We do know it will curl, though.
Gotta go. You gotta get it over there. All right, we gotta kill one of these. Okay.
It does, but that changes things over in that side of the sheet. Red was out counting the blue, but now blue
We're one.
is shot.
Okay.
And now the deuce is in the mix for Northern Ontario.
So I don't
Top 8.
draw on yet. And draw the button. I mean, I do the button.
of a half shot from the Northwest Territories that opens the door for Northern Ontario.
Yeah, it seems to be all it is today. Just a half shot midway through and can just shift the whole momentum of the end quite quickly.
Line's good. Need help?
Take her all the way. Yep, help, Trev.
I'm here, Amanda. I'm
This
here.
could be trouble. It needs to get to second shot.
Yeah, we're on.
They are dragging it a long way.
We're there for weight.
Wow, good sweep.
He's right there.
Finish.
That's perfect.
Fantastic shot.
Good throw, Jeff.
Sweet, guys.
Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah. You good if I'm here?
Looks like dead nose to me.
Okay.
So Jamie Cooey will play the run back. You heard him, straight nose is what they're looking for.
Yep. Whoa!
Yeah! Hard!
Hard to get the backwood. Hard!
Oh, he gets lucky on the other one.
Not a bad outcome. Not the desired outcome, but it definitely
It just makes a double instead of
removes the
three.
center guard, removes one of the blue stones.
We go
It definitely
here,
took
at
a
least
jump on him.
It jams,
Double jams.
but then they're still sitting two. I don't like the guard.
Neither of these
Sit
teams in
four.
time trouble, as you
I think you gotta do this.
might expect.
so.
They're playing at a pretty
Yeah.
rapid pace.
Like that. It won't jam. The double probably won't jam. Yeah, like if anything, like here.
Well, unless you want to get. I mean, we do have hammer, right? So
Can we get?
get in here.
Then he can. We can get there, but then it's really precise. And then we could be looking at 5. Let's do this.
So just the double.
Normal weight, like that.
Yeah, we're just to the inside of nose, right?
No, it's just fine.
So nose hit is the call, but that would certainly leave a double for Jamie Cooey.
We could.
Yeah,
sit
it will. I
two
think
with
he's
the
just
drop top eight,
considering
but if it
pretty
ever
much
goes
anywhere in the
deep,
8 foot he
doubling it.
leaves this, he's going to leave a double somewhere. But I think he was
Normal.
most
I think so,
concerned
yeah.
about if he was to draw undercover around that red guard, that if he doesn't make it perfect and leaves the double, well, they could be facing 5 on his last. So
It's gotten out of worse jams than that, man.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa, Amanda.
Amanda, gotta go.
Gotta hold the shooter, though.
Hard, Amanda. Hard, Amanda. Hard, hard, hard. All the way.
Harder!
Hard, Amanda.
And that's
rolls too far.
a tough miss. Rolls out, rolls to third or fourth shot, I guess, and it will be an open hit
No, they're 2-3. Yeah.
for the Northwest Territories to sit 3, and that will force Northern Ontario. But we're not going to make any assumptions. We learned that the hard way.
That's right. We don't need to jinx anyone today. I think we might have done that a couple times.
Cole Parsons trying to keep this online. Should be okay. And it is. Northwest Territories sitting 3, and really the only option for Trevor Bonneau is to draw. Needs a piece of the forefoot.
Okay, weight's good here. Sweep for T. Lines all there.
Line's great. Okay.
Big shot here for Northern Ontario to tie the game.
Line's fantastic. T.
Push, guys.
Facing 3.
Hard, Mike.
It's all in the sweeper's hands now.
Got to bite the floor.
Good rush, good rush, good rush.
And very nice. Boy, we've seen some outstanding sweeping in this game.
Absolutely. That was a great sweep.
So it will be a single point for Northern Ontario. And it'll be a tie game. And Northwest Territories will take that hammer into the 7th end. And similar game to the one we saw this afternoon in terms of the tightness of the game and the scenarios where there was a couple misses, big misses here and there that led to some plot twists, to say the least. So we're in for a couple great ends, I'm sure, between Northern Ontario and Northwest Territories. Reminder that the championship pool now is set. It's just a matter of how they'll be seeded for those championship pool games that begin tomorrow. Northwest Territories, Quebec, Northern Ontario, and Manitoba are through from Pool A. New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, Ontario, and British Columbia are through from Pool B. But you got to think that 3 losses will be awfully tough in order to get into those 4-team playoffs. So the fewer losses, the better.
I think we're pretty close.
Northern
right?
Ontario at 4-1, Northwest Territories at 5-0. Probably a loss hurts the Northern Ontario more than it does the Northwest Territories at this stage, but certainly some confidence that you want to build on from this as well.
Exactly. Building some momentum going into that championship pool is going to be key, and they're going to be some absolutely great games, I think, over the weekend.
At the end of it all, a gold medal team that will put on the maple leaf and represent Canada at the 2022 World Mixed Championship in Aberdeen, Scotland next October, where Canada will try and win its 3rd consecutive gold medal. Colin Kerr's winning in 2019 at the same Aberdeen rink, and Mike Anderson of Ontario winning in 2018 at Kelowna, BC.
Bite the 4s, Max.
Sorry.
Hard, hard.
I was tight.
Gotta go.
Trying to get this into the rings. Guards sure don't help Northwest Territories in
He
this
did,
scenario.
yeah, but it's not tight. Halfway.
Good.
And we could have had it tight.
I thought I had more on it. Good call.
Yeah.
Amanda Gates, she'll try and draw behind both of those
Top 8.
shots that are in play.
You gotta go over this top 8. Top 8.
That's good.
Good phrase here. Just it's really high.
You can get to nose? I think it's worth a try.
Using top 12 doesn't really do much.
Good hack.
With hack, just hack. If you take the guard, it's not the end of the world.
Megan Kohler is going to be asked to see if she can remove that Northern Ontario stone.
Yeah, hard pull. Hack up!
Hard!
Hard pull.
Cole Parsons,
Hard pull.
Hard!
keep it on the line.
Whoa, yep.
Did it again. Wow.
His sweeping today has
Good,
been
Megan.
phenomenal.
Sweet.
You just cannot overstate how important sweeping is, and having 2 good sweepers in that front end or in the middle of the lineup are. It's just invaluable for a top-level curling team.
They can almost make shots for you these days.
Mike McCarville, who's done his share of great sweeping today as well. He'll take a shot at those 2 red stones. Just gets it by.
It's pretty high.
So a decision here for Jamie Cooey. Could have gone in for his deuce, but I think the double peel
Okay.
certainly helps his chances at a blank, which he'd sure love.
Yeah, I think the blank is a great call if he can make it here.
Whoa! 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 Come on.
Really
boy.
good.
Oh, great shot.
Super
shot,
shot,
Cole.
Cole
Really
Parsons.
nice call.
And that certainly dictates what's going to take place here as Trevor Minot calls for the hit. So Trevor Minot seems like, you know what, we'll try and go for our steal in 8. And 5 rock rule, that's not out of the question either.
Yeah, exactly right.
Hard nada. Hard nada.
Good sweep to hold that.
Nothing short, Cole.
Yes.
Good.
Anything on the paint will be good.
Yeah, my teammate was always a big believer of the phrase "in or through."
There are only 2 options available.
Gotta be in.
I think we're more than that. It's got to be in.
Art, this. You're good. You're good. You're good. Clean it. Nice wait.
Really good, Cole. Nice.
Let's take a moment and thank our great host committee for this 2021 Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. All the volunteers have done a superb job staging this event and bringing 14 teams to Canmore and making them feel right at home. Also some great local sponsors. Visions Electronics, the Canmore Golf and Curling Club, our host facility this week. Tourism Canmore Kananaskis, Canmore Brewery and Distillery Tours, Canmore Raft Tours, Mary's Popcorn Shop, Black Stallion Spirits, Rome Transit, El Tequilino Tequila, GDS Golf Design Services Limited, and Moosehead Breweries. Thanks to all of the sponsors who have played such a big role in making this 2021 Canadian Mixed Curling Championship such a success.
No.
I can tell you Alberta is clawing its way back into that game against Nova Scotia. They gave up the steal of 4 early, but it is now Nova Scotia with a 6-4 lead.
Pick short. Clean it.
Alberta hanging tough. We're on Skip Rocks in the Quebec-Manitoba game in the 6th end, and we'll update you when we get through that end.
Good judge, guys. Good judge.
So another hit will come, Jackie McCormick.
Hard, Mike.
Hot out of the hand on this one.
Oh, no.
So, the miss. You kind of wonder, would Jamie Cooey prefer to take 2 or have the hammer in the 8th end? I guess he'll go for the 2s.
Yeah, it looks
Could have
like
been the
he's
unique
gone-
situation where he peels his own out there, but I don't think he ever say no to a deuce.
No, I don't think so. I think in the 7th end, if you can be 2 up going to that last end, you're in a pretty good position.
Certainly would have been talked about if he'd on that peel.
It's less.
The most nervous throw you can have, though, is, you know, that final nose hit to make 2.
Yes.
Because if you ever roll out, that can get
agonizing.
oh,
You want to be back a bit.
that can be pretty
Back in.
painful.
Yeah, drag it, guys. Drag
Keep going,
it.
Cole. Keep going, Cole.
Yeah, drag it, Cole.
Keep going. Make it flatter the better. Flatter the better. Good sweep.
Good
There you go.
sweep, guys.
That's pretty flat.
Okay. Right here. Okay.
Trevor Bonneau will see if he can get a roll a little closer to the other Northwest Territories stone and see if he can get a miss out of Jamie.
Whoa. Whoa! Amanda, all you got.
The hit, there's the roll.
That's a great roll.
Yeah,
That's a fantastic shot.
can't do that much better.
You like that control?
Okay. Nice throw.
Yeah. Trying to roll it back to the center line. Control!
Whoa!
Easy, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, hard, Cole. Yes, then hard, 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 all the way, Cole. Hard, hard, hard to stick.
Trying
yeah.
to hold this
Hard,
in the
Cole,
rings.
Hard, hard, push, Cole, hard.
And
Good sweep, Cole.
it will just roll out.
Sweet.
So the blank is back in play.
Shoot.
Ah.
Clean. Yeah. Whoa, just clean. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Trevor makes the hit, and now we will see the blank attempt for Jamie Cooey to keep that hammer for the last end.
Nice throw. Very nice.
You can go here more. Yep. That's a nice feel here, Cole. Yep.
Yep.
Clean. Yep.
Sweeping right out of the hand, but now you hear clean, so
Stay on it. Stay on it.
Yeah,
Yep, yep, yep.
Right
tells
to
you
it,
there's a
right
pretty
to
good
it.
chance
Got
that
it.
this will be a blank.
Good, Jamie.
So that's all we ever ask. It's going to be a tie game coming home.
That's right.
Been a very, very entertaining game between the Northwest Territories and Northern Ontario, which you might expect from the two teams that are headed to the championship pool. It is a little bit of a different mindset from when you have hammer in a tie game coming home. Most times you're trying to generate two or more. This is all about give me a shot for one, give me a shot.
Exactly. So it's just coming back to Jamie and what shot does Jamie want? So if he wants an out turn in turn, what side do we need to keep open for that last shot? Preferably both. But if you keep one side open, that's the ideal.
Time will not be a problem for these two teams, both over 8.5 minutes available to play this eighth end. And Amanda Gates will get it started with the center guard attempt.
Wait only. Line's all there.
I think we're pretty close to tight.
We talked about that Quebec-Manitoba game. It is now a tie game. Manitoba took a single in the sixth end, so Quebec has hammer in a 4-4 tie playing the seventh end.
Okay, Megan. We'll get you there, too. Still drag them.
So the draw will be called. Come around. Might have seen a few teams play the tick on this.
Yeah. I guess it just comes down to what you prefer personally
Top
as a
four.
throw. But
Just fine.
I mean, if you get in there first and sit good,
Pretty good.
Jamie might not have to have the throw at the end.
Oh,
So
line's good.
I think we're pretty good.
Close. Yep.
Yep, yep. Line only.
Where are you?
Just
Top
on the lid for Megan Kohler.
Okay, timeout.
And the timeout early here.
Very early.
Each team does have 2 timeouts, but what are the decisions to be made here?
I think you've only got 2 shots, really. You either throw the center guard, the long center guard, or you come down and freeze. But I prefer the guard again. I mean, you have to steal here. If you play down to that other rock, if it's not perfect, you know, Jamie's trying to chase it all day, and if he ticks the guard, he creates a tick anyway. So put another center guard up. And then you have to start tapping and moving some things around the button.
Yeah, freeze.
Can I freeze and be shot?
No.
Just where this one is what made me. If we ever just like we overcurled it, well, or if we, on our next one, if we, yeah, I don't know. I like the one too. I'm just saying because it's what.
Because if we go there and they go right here, then
They go perfect. Then we come down and tap. Yep.
okay.
So you can't really tell what they decided based on the placement of the broom.
No. I'm still a big fan of the guard. I think even if Northwest Territories come down and freeze their own after this, you've got the bump again and you're sitting in a pretty good position. You have to move it one more time and you probably shot rock. So that red rock is a little deeper than what Northwest Territories would have wanted. So I think leave it for now. I don't think you need to make a play on it just yet.
I kind of feel like the Territories would prefer more play in the house too.
I think so, because as soon as you do, I think then they're going to start trying to play the tap, and if they get the bonus of making the tick at the same time, then there's not many rocks out front anymore.
Looks good.
Looks like the guard.
Guard was the call just across the hog line on the center line would be pretty ideal for the Northern Ontario.
Good.
Just like that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's the same.
Really nice weight control on both of those, and line. Really good.
I do. Yep, you're good. You got it.
Five.
A little less.
Line's okay. 5 right now. You got line's good.
Gotta go a bit. No, we're
Line's
good.
perfect.
We're really good.
Line's good. Clean it. It might over curl. Whoa, you're here. Clean it. Straight.
Weight's really nice.
Straight. Good spot.
Very nice.
Very good
Colbert.
shot. Creates that separation from that back rock, so they can't just simply tap on nose and get close to that button just yet.
So now comes the tap attempt for Northern Ontario. Tie game. Northwest Territories with hammer here in the 8th end. They're going to get it by that guard. Amanda Cates, Jackie McCormick. They're by the top one, but it will not be by the second one.
Just a little light on that one. Line would have been okay, I think.
Now I think we'll start to see some peeling.
Dang.
The top one.
Okay, you got it. Yep.
Right up.
Good sweep. Good call.
One peel taken care of. Now the chance to corner freeze on that rock on the button for Mike McCarville.
Here, more.
It should swoop in there at the end there, so if they can freeze it on, just takes one more shot to dislodge and get shot rock.
We're top four. Back four, back four. We're back four.
Can't be heavy. That's certainly the call from the
Carving
sweepers.
now, starting to slow down.
There it comes, just like you said.
Oh, wow.
Fabulous.
Jeez. Just gets by that top red.
Throw it hard.
Wonderful sweeping.
Good switch to straight at the end there. Nearly overcooked it.
Cole Parsons will be asked to take on the double peel. Made a great one of these last end.
Looks really close.
Come on.
Really good, Cole.
Fantastic shot. Some of his shots and sweeping today have been unreal.
Yeah, he's had a super game.
Right here. Halfway. Tight.
So the job's been done so far by the Northwest Territories, removing the guards.
Okay, halfway.
Jackie McCormick looking for her second Canadian Mixed Curling Championship along with her brother Trevor.
Whoa, then.
Clean only. Clean only. Keep a broom down. Line will be fine.
Whoa.
Yep, go, Mike. Mike, go. Hard, Mike.
Hard, Mike.
Very nice.
I like the intern.
Do they take a run at that blue rock now, though?
Try
Or
it,
they just-
but make sure.
Yeah, it just looks like it might jam a little bit
Single's fine.
onto that back red, which I think they're a bit fearful of.
Looks like they'll see if they can run the blue onto the red, though. And
Yeah, if they can make that run, I mean, just a matter of making sure your shooter goes as well.
Whoa!
Megan!
Whoa! Clean, clean, clean.
looks like it'll be a straight peel.
Clean, not good.
Definitely to tolerance.
Same thing, John.
So the guard will be replaced by Jackie McCormick.
Yep. It's got a curl, Mike.
Trying to get a little more movement out of it, but we have seen time and time again that there will be late finish.
Hard. All the way as much as
Will
you
there
can,
be enough
guys.
late finish? I think so.
Yep, pretty good. A little closer for the run back this time.
Right, or you want to peel it? Same thing. Make sure.
Yeah, I think just peel.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be careful because if he knows that, could end up pretty bad. You leave the center guard right in front of you, that blue, and blue could come in and sit two on the button. So
Yes! Hard!
Got a chance.
Yes!
Whoa!
wow,
Super
what a shot.
Margot Fleming.
Yeah, I think so, hey?
And a sweep, great sweep there by Cole Parsons.
That's going to make it really hard now for Trevor to steal here.
I like that. Yeah, that's probably the easiest.
not much they can do. Just, I think the call was to tap this back and see if they can get a jam.
Yeah, try and create a pocket back there and hope for a jam at some point. Or even on his last, trying to freeze one into the pocket.
Okay. Yep, for line. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Curl. It's got to curl. Mike. Come on over.
They don't want this to bounce into the open.
Off of that. Okay.
I don't know. You just got to rip it. I think
And
that's
then he
perfect.
goes, yeah. Even if he goes there, I think you can still rip it.
There's just nowhere good I can keep it, right?
No, I'm fine with just ripping it. Take the out turn.
Yeah, the out just.
There.
So the freeze is going to be there. Jamie would love to probably nose this, wouldn't he?
I think he's just trying to rip for now, but
Yeah.
I mean, nosing would be great to remove one of those reds.
There. Yeah, just give it a- Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Gotta go,
yep.
Cole.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard, Cole.
Yep. Hard goal. Hard,
Hard,
Megan
Megan.
on the roll. Hard roll. Hard.
Well, there it is. That's the shot call for Trevor Bonneau.
Poking my
He
out
makes
turn
it
on ya.
perfect. You'll have
Gotta make that freeze perfect.
Okay.
About as good a situation as Trevor Bonneau could hope for, though, in terms of his options for his last shot.
Yeah, at least he's got some rocks in there to freeze to.
T-line. Okay. Whoa, it's wide. Got a curl. Mike's rock. You got to curl it over, Mike.
They know this will finish.
Mike.
But will it bounce into the open?
Good.
Pretty good. Does have access to nose, though, if he wants it. It's just whether he's going to play the slash, which might make that
Can I get rid of all of them?
blue spring a little bit more.
So I think this one stays.
Okay. Try and nut that. I think I just do normal though, no? Like,
Okay.
I don't need to bomb it at all.
Okay.
You like a hair more?
So a shot for the win for Jamie Cooey.
I think I just do normal here.
Right on the nose, or just high side a little bit. Should get the job done,
Get that thing.
but it's no gimme. Trevor Bonneau made a lovely shot on his last.
Definitely needs to make sure he's high side on this.
Yep.
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 Hard.
Hard, Cole. Hard.
Got to keep this out.
Hard, Cole.
Should be okay. No.
Oh, gee.
And there it is.
Again.
A steal of one for Northern Ontario, and it will be a 4-3 victory for Northern Ontario, and that will take Northwest Territories out of the ranks of the unbeaten, and both teams will take a 5-1 record into the championship pool that begins tomorrow. That concludes our Wednesday afternoon action at the 2021 Canadian Mixed Curling Championship. We'll be back on the air at 7:30 tonight. Join us then, won't you, for color commentary. For color commentator Dean Hewitt, I'm Al Cameron saying so long from Canmore.